So today we're gonna go over my updated DNA results. Basically, it haven't changed really much, but it basically further defined the additional communities, and um, yeah, it didn't really change much. It just took away the Native American ancestry, um, and that's pretty much it. I see a lot of people doing these results, and they say, "Well, I'm 48% Nigerian and this that." No, you're not. I consider myself, well, in my opinion, I consider myself American because I mean, my family's been in America for so long, and when it says Nigeria, that means 48% of your ancestry comes from people that originate from this area. So, but that doesn't mean it was Nigeria at that time. So you're not 48%. I don't consider myself Nigerian or nothing like that. Anyways, so you see, we have 48%. The first category, ethnic group, is Nigeria, 48%. 21% Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu peoples. 11% Mali. 6% England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe. 5% Senegal. 5% Benin and Togo. 3% Ireland and Scotland. 1% Basque. And additional communities are early Virginia African Americans, and East Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana African Americans. And it further defines it, saying Northeast Texas African Americans. I'm curious to see how many categories they have defined up under this, but yeah, this is one I match with. And it says from your regions, basically the European and African ancestry. So yeah, so pretty much it didn't change about how much. One, three, four. About 11% European and 90%, 89% African, which is pretty much what I guess. I guess 10% on my first results. So now on to my grandfather's, which is my father's father. So basically, my grandfather, he comes from a freedman town. His family and other few families were permitted to start a town, but they had to work as sharecroppers uh, for former slave owners. And some of them, they basically worked for those same, I think, three or four families until the 1980s. So my grandfather, he picked cotton and picked peas, uh, and my both of my parents actually did too, but as a child. And my grandfather, he actually he only went to school 2 months out of the year, and 10 months out of the year he worked on the fields. And basically they finally at the end of the day got land and stuff like that, but it just took took years and years and years and generations. But anyway, so his results it kind of surprised me a little bit, but not not really, because we knew, because of a picture his family had, we knew that he had probably more European ancestry. But the thing about it is he's really, really, really dark. He's darker than me, and I consider myself dark brown. So it's kind of funny that he has more European ancestry. But he has 35% Nigeria, 29% Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu peoples. And it's crazy about Nigeria. A lot of us share ancestry from that part right there. But 7%, 14% England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, 7% Senegal, 4% Benin and Togo, 4% Ghana, 2% France, 1% Mali, 1% Norway, 1% Germanic Europe, 1% Southern and Eastern India, and 1% Malta. Which that at first it was 1% Native American, and now it's saying Southern and Eastern India. So it's some type of Asian ancestry that is lingering in there, but they can't. I'm not sure if it's this ancestry or Native American ancestry. And his additional communities is early North Carolina African Americans, East Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana African Americans, and of course the same as mine, Northeast Texas African Americans. Then he has another community, and it's called the Carolinas Eastern Border African Americans. And it's crazy they have that because I mean he has ancestry in North Carolina, and this is actually my uncles on my mother's side. So this would be basically my mother's ancestry if she took one. She didn't take Ancestry.com, but so yeah, 30% Nigeria, 34% Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu peoples, 11% Benin and Togo, 5% Mali, 4% Germanic Europe, 3% Norway, 3% Senegal, 2% England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, and 1% Sweden. And his additional communities is the same as mine, except he has, I think it's the same as mine. So yeah, basically, I mean, what I expected. And here goes my mom's results through 23andMe. And so it says she's 88.7% sub-Saharan African, 76.3% West African, 9% Congolese and Southern East African, and broadly sub-Saharan African 3.1%. Then 9.7% European, Northwestern Europe 8%, Southern Europe 0.1%, broadly European 1.6%. And these are some trace ancestry, basically Asian, and that's what I'm recognizing. I don't know if it's an error, but a lot of African Americans have a very low percentage of Asian ancestry. But I'm seeing not a very big portion of it, but broadly. When I see a lot of DNA results, I see this. And this is basically the ancestry timeline. So, of course, 1910, 1850, African. 3 to 4 generations ago, that's when the British and Irish. So around that time, that was during slavery, or it could have been, interactions between free people and whites. So yeah, basically, this is, typical African American results. She also has recent ancestry. It says recent ancestry in Americas, and it's saying the Caribbean likely matched Haiti. So I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what it's saying. So yeah, these are typical ancestry results for a typical African American that have ancestry and with both sides being 5th to 6th generation Texans. So yeah, this is what you probably can expect if you take the results, if you haven't or not. But yeah, I hope y'all like this video, and if you have any suggestions or want me to do any in-depth videos about how to build ancestry trees or anything, just let me know.